guys, and welcome to my channel, Chantel Fierce. And if you haven't already, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm making new videos. So today we're going to be touching on the topic, why are black women shamed for having standards and wanting to be spoiled? It seems like in the black community, a lot of times struggle love is mainly pushed to black women. And anytime a black woman either comes out with standards or she expects the man to do more than the bare minimum, or she's not trying to hold it down while Tyrone's in prison or he's down and out, you know, then she's shamed for that. And I think that's ridiculous that black women are the only group of women that are expected to tolerate that and are expected to think that it's okay to only have the bare minimum. And we see it all the time in media, in movies, in the songs that we listen to every day, and in the shows that we watch, that it's just pushed so heavily towards us to accept the bare minimum, to stay down and out while the man is struggling. And it's ridiculous, you know. And even black men, they help promote this, they encourage this, matter of fact. And as soon as they get money, as soon as they get up, they are off to the next race woman or light-skinned woman and spoiling her and doing all the things that they shame us for wanting, which I think is so hypocritical and it's so wrong. We actually see this when Saweetie, the rapper Saweetie, came out, and her boyfriend Quavo, he's a rapper from the music group Migos, he bought his girlfriend 2 Birkin bags. And she made a video basically saying that if your man don't buy you Birkin bags and spoil, you know, if he basically don't spoil you and take care of you, then, you know, he's for the streets.
If he's not getting you a Birkin, if you're not paying for your bills, then throw that to the streets, okay?
People took it so literal when she clearly was joking. You know, she's not saying that literally if he don't buy you a Birkin bag that he's trash and that he's not, you know, a good enough spouse. Of course, materialistic things are not the only things that you should look for in a man. But she's basically saying that if your man doesn't spoil you and treat you like a queen, then he don't deserve you. That's basically what she was saying. But people were taking it literal on purpose, which is so annoying because, you know, she wasn't trying to say be literal with it. And I'm gonna show you guys some of the tweets that people were tweeting out about her talking about this. So one of the tweets actually said, I don't give a F. I'm not paying no 20K for no effing Birkin bag. Y'all bees Birkin up the wrong tree. And of course it was a black man that was that outraged. And I'm sure maybe he was joking, but you know, the main tweets that I see that are complaints are black men. I mean, of course I see black women too, but it's just crazy to me that, you know, it's crazy for a black woman to expect to be spoiled. It's crazy for a black woman to have standards because it's like, you know, they see us so lowly that they think that we should only want the bare minimum. We should not want any more. And another example was the Wild and Out star, B. Simone. She's also an influencer. And an entrepreneur, and an interview came out with her and Nick Cannon, and she was basically saying how she didn't want to date a man that works 9 to 5. She wanted a CEO. And you know, Nick Cannon of course was like, really, you know, there's men that are, you know, just trying to like basically berate her standards. So I'm actually going to show you guys the video clip of the interview with him, with B. Simone and Nick Cannon, and you guys just take a listen real quick.
He can't have a 9 to 5.
What? Why not? You don't want him to have an honest job?
I mean, he could be a hustling entrepreneur.
So you want him to be you want CEO status?
Yes.
Okay, he can't
so
like, he can't clock in and clock out.
No.
Damn, B.
I think
Simone.
entrepreneurs should date entrepreneurs.
Okay, but still, there's people who have really good jobs with vocational skills. If he's a mechanic,
I'm sure, but no, you're not gonna understand my lifestyle. You're not gonna understand why I'm up at 3 a.m.
Damn, you're making this hard for me. Okay, all right.
You know, he has to be an entrepreneur,
a business owner. He getting one of them stimulus packages from Donald Trump, one of them small business loans, and he ain't buying jewelry with it.
Or moving into that direction.
Yeah.
Why do we have to explain our standards is the question to me. Why do we always have to explain it? Why do we have to sugarcoat it? Why do we have to always explain why we want certain things in a man? You know, I understand if it's unrealistic, but why is it unrealistic? This woman is a millionaire. So why does she have to explain why she wants a man that's her equal or works the same career field as her? You know, it's ridiculous to me. And I think it's so dumb. You know, I'm also going to show you guys some of the tweets that people were saying as well. One of the tweets read, B. Simone just became a millionaire not too long ago. She needs to humble herself. Ain't nothing wrong with the MF working a 9 to 5. And there was also tweets, you know, defending her, saying, you know, why should we have to sugarcoat things to make people comfortable? And why is it that every time a black woman has a preference, it's a problem, but black men can have any preference they want? And that is exactly the points that I'm touching on, is why is it that as soon as a black woman says, I want a man that's financially stable, I want a man that has a car, that has a job, that is not struggling, that I don't have to build up like a son, then it's a whole outrage. You know, it's a whole outrage when a black woman has standards. But black men, they can have any preference in a woman they want. Oh, she has to be light skinned with a big butt, long 4C hair, or long hair, and just all kinds of standards they're allowed to have. But as soon as a black woman has any kind of standards, and it's usually the bare minimum things that black men are supposed to be doing, it's a problem. It's always a problem. And I think it's ridiculous that the internet was chewing up B. Simone for wanting a man that is in career field as her. And she explained exactly why, because she wants a man that understands her hustle. Yes, you know, a person working a 9 to 5, it doesn't mean that they're hustling any less than a person that has their own business. But she's a CEO, she's a boss. She needs someone who understands that same field that she's in and understands what it's like to have your own, you know. And there's nothing wrong with her having that preference in a man, you know, because being an entrepreneur, you have to have that kind of mindset. And she just wants somebody who matches that. So I don't understand what's the problem with that. It's like, as soon as a black woman gets with a man beneath her, nobody says anything. But let a black woman want a man that is doing more and making more, or basically her equal. She's shamed. She can't even have a man that's her equal. That is so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And it just highlights, these are both light-skinned women too. These are both black men's, you know, phenotype that they like. And they're shaming them for it. So it just comes to show you that no matter what, black women, we cannot do right, you know. If we get with a Tyrone that's struggling to make it by, we hold him down. He gets up and then he leaves us for a woman that don't have to do anything, and she reaps all the benefits of our hard work that we have when we help build them up. But God forbid we want to get a man that already has it together, then we're evil, we're gold diggers, we're this, we're that. It's ridiculous. They call it black women the biggest gold diggers, when matter of fact, that's not the truth. We are the main ones that hold it down. We're the main ones that build men up. And we're the main ones that get left in the end for other race women or light-skinned women or biracial women that reap all the benefits. And they're allowed to have high standards, and they're allowed, and matter of fact, they're praised for having these high standards. But black women, God forbid we have standards. We are shamed. So it's really telling. Which is why me on my channel, I promote black women going where you're wanted. You know, open your options up. Do not only date black men. Date other race men. There's a lot of other race men that love black women and want to treat a black woman and want to spoil a black woman, because it just seems like it's a problem for black men. I'm not saying every black man is like that, but it just seems like it's an issue for us to want to be spoiled, for us to expect a man to make our lives better. When a man comes into your life, he's supposed to make your life better. You're not supposed to still be struggling, and still, you might as well be by yourself for all that. You might as well be by yourself. There's no point in having a man if you're still struggling the same way you were before. So what's the point? So definitely open your options up. Keep your options open. Date other race men. You do not only have to be race loyal to black men. I don't understand why in our community we just continue to be race loyal, and black men are not race loyal. They've shown us time and time again, as soon as they get up, they get with a white woman or they get with another race woman. And they brag and they talk down on black women like, black women, y'all not feminine enough. Y'all are too loud, too ghetto, too ratchet. They talk down on us and get with another race woman. So why are we still allowing them to do that? And then we're still being race loyal to them. It just makes it like they will never respect us if we continue to let them think that they're the only group that they can have us. Once we start opening up our options too, then now they're gonna see more value in us, which is kind of sad to say. But as long as we continue to let them disrespect us and continue to be race loyal to them, they're gonna continue to think that, oh, we're the unvaluable group. Not saying that every black man doesn't like black women, but it's just the truth. That in society, it's always black men shaming us for having high standards, and we're always called gold diggers and all kinds of names for having standards. It's fine if you don't want to date a man that works 9 to 5. It's fine if you don't want to, as long as your standards are realistic, then you can go for it. And I definitely would say that moving in silence is important too. You know, I think that a lot of times, you know, with both of those two women, you know, because they came out and said it out loud, they were shamed and stuff. But I'm not, you know, it's kind of messed up that we can't talk about our standards out loud without people having something to say. But definitely move in silence when it comes to your standards. It comes to what you want in a man, because at the end of the day, you're the one who's going to have to be in that relationship. You're going to have to live that life. And if you're going to let what other people think dictate the kind of life you're going to live, then you are going to be miserable. There's a lot of women who who claim, oh yeah, I'm fine with going 50-50. I'm fine with building up a man. I'm fine with all that. And then in real life, they're struggling. They're miserable. They're not happy. But of course, to the world, they're going to make it seem like everything's all good. But a lot of times they just promote that so they, you know, they feel like, oh, I just want a man. So they kind of just will do anything and tolerate anything to have a man. And that's not good, especially for black women. You know, we already have so much against us. We already have so many stereotypes, and it's already hard enough for black women. And we should just start raising our standards so that we can start changing this narrative that's surrounded around us, that we are the group that deserves to struggle and pain, and that every other group can live a life of luxury. That's not right. You know, it's not right at all. And you shouldn't feel like you should have to struggle and think that's love. That's not love. And I'll actually do a whole video on struggle love, how it's just, you know, promoted all over and just really push the black woman. And so basically, to end off this video, I just want to let black women know that you are worthy of luxury. You're worthy of good things in life. You're worthy of being spoiled, and don't let anybody tell you that you're not good enough or that you don't deserve it, because you do. You deserve it just as much as any other race woman, and you deserve it, you know. And I think that if you feel like you don't, then you need to work on internally, your confidence internally. And really, at the end of the day, black women, we have to start lifting our standards. And to women that do have high standards, you know, keep your standards high. Just, you know, you don't have to tell the whole world what your standards are. Just keep, you know, move in silence, and just know that, you know, just keep manifesting, and the man that you desire will come to you. And don't, you know, I don't care what people gotta say. I'm gonna do me. At the end of the day, it's my life. And if I'm gonna be the one living it, then I'm gonna, you know, live the one I wanna live, you know, because no matter what you do, you're gonna be bashed. If you get with a broke man and hold him up and hold him down, and then he leaves you for another race woman, or leaves you for another woman that reaps all the benefits, then they're gonna be like, oh, it's your fault. Nobody told you to hold him down. Nobody told you to get with a broke man. But God forbid you want that, then you're shamed. So for women, it's no matter what we do, we're gonna be shamed regardless. So just do what you want, okay? Black women, do what you want. So to finish that off, you know, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please be sure, like I said before, to subscribe, like, and comment, and tell me what else you guys want to see. I also have a birthday get ready with me coming soon, as well as other things. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.